starts now.
We all know and love Janet. Miss Jackson if you're nasty. Stop! Singer, songwriter, dancer, actress, icon. And the youngest sibling of the Jackson clan, my girl Janet Jackson doesn't stop rocking our world. Over the years, Janet and I have become friends. Janet Jackson! So when she invited me to join her Rock Witchu tour in Vegas, it was an offer I couldn't refuse, y'all. Janet's coming out! Janet's coming out! Here's Janet Jackson.
Show me where you shave.
Like you have never, ever
Don't say that!
seen her before.
See, you just let it all out.
In Las Vegas with my very own all-access pass.
I know, Tyra.
Just did all of her makeup.
Wait, you're gonna make me mess up my hair.
Janet's freaky. I think she's okay with that. Have never been allowed before. We are going inside Janet Jackson's private world of her concert tour. Now, Janet called me and she was like, Tyra, I don't do this for anybody, but I want you to come visit me in Las Vegas, and I'm going to let you and your cameras get up close, like really close. Me and Janet, like really. Don't be jealous, Jermaine. Really, really close. And we have our fanets here today. You know what a fanet is? An obsessive Janet Jackson fan. So again, let's hear it from the fanets. Here we go on the Janet Jackson's world tour right now.
Janet's calling her new show the Rock Witchu Tour, and she's pulling out all the hits for this one. She's doing songs from her new album, Discipline, and songs she hasn't done in years. Like back before Control ever came out. So, y'all, this is a must-see tour that you have got to get out and go see. And plus, a show in Las Vegas? That's the city that never, ever sleeps. So how could I say no?
Here's outside. We're at the airport. Janet, I'm on my way to see you. I'm coming to see you. Yeah, girl. I miss you much. I miss you much.
I'm off to see the J to the A to the N to the E to the T. Jackson, Miss Janet Jackson, if you're nasty. And I'm off to see you. We're off to Las Vegas. When we hit the ground in Las Vegas, I zipped over to the Mandalay Bay Event Center and went looking for Janet. And when I got there, everything was in full swing. The dancers were practicing, they were doing a lighting rehearsal, and a sound check. It was so amazing to see all those parts come together.
So I'm on my way to see Janet, and I'm excited to see her because I haven't seen her for a while. The last time I saw Janet, actually, was at dinner at her house. Janet, is that okay for me to tell everybody that? That I had dinner at your house, or was that a secret? Well, it's out now. Okay, look at how I stretched out my Control tops. Y'all see my stomach? It's out of control because right before this interview, I ordered not one, not two, not three, not four. We ordered 5 desserts. We put them in the middle of the table, like me and my hair and makeup and producers of the Tyra show, and we shoved it down. And I ate so much more in Vegas, and I'm gonna get to that later because in Vegas, you eat a lot. Almost failed. Janet wouldn't do that. I made my way to the stage, and I was jumping over cables and boxes and stairs and ladders, and I wound up face to face with Janet's shirtless and sexy dancers. She calls them her kids. Yes! Yes! Can I learn some moves with you guys? Do you guys mind?
1, 2, 3, 4. Wop, wop, and
turn.
I never thought that I would be on Janet Jackson's stage here, getting taught by you guys some control moves. Okay, I look absolutely ridiculous. Like, I have absolutely no rhythm. It's beyond ridiculous. It's awful.
Thank you. And just when we were wrapping up, who comes out onto the stage?
Hello, lady.
Ty, look at you.
Come here. Come to the light, Carol Ann.
I'm coming, sister.
I love your hair. I love this.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good.
Are you good?
Yeah.
Are you ready to shake your booty?
You know.
You are.
You meet the kids? Did you meet the kids?
I met the kids. The kids taught me a couple of moves from a control.
They did?
Yeah, can I show you?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Grab the head. Turn. Turn.
There you go.
I learned that choreography really fast from the dancers because I've been taking dance classes. I take these like African dance classes and samba dance classes, but I still look so whack.
So when we do it in the show,
I have to do it?
hell yeah, in your seat, you gotta do it.
Oh my God, I'm so gonna do it. Okay? I know Janet was a little insecure because I could take her spot because I'm so fly. And I showed her the control moves and she was feeling me. Did y'all see how she was feeling me? She was like threatened. She's threatened. I'm here with my Danny here, my Danny. He's our audience producer at the Tyra show. What Danny and I are going to do is we are going to do you've heard of a medley of songs where like the singer will sing a bunch of different songs really fast from their different albums. Danny and I are going to do a Janet medley freestyle. Y'all can yell out the video that you think we're doing, and it's a battle at the same time. You ready? Yeah! Okay, give me that music! All right, backstage. Okay, back to you, Janet, in Vegas. I know this is really awful, Janet. Back to you. You started in this town, in Vegas, at 7 years old.
Yes, can you believe it?
What's the craziest thing you have done in Vegas that has stayed in Vegas?
Well, if I tell you, then it won't stay in Vegas, will it?
What is it? Is it with Mr. Dupree?
I'm not saying. It could be with someone else. I don't know. But I'm not.
With somebody else?
No, I'm
you
not.
You just said it.
I'm not
You know
telling.
I always get you in trouble.
I said it could be. It could be.
It was.
I didn't say it was.
Uh-oh.
It could be. I'm not telling.
Okay, it's empty right now.
Yes?
So, how are you feeling right now, and then how do you feel when it's packed and there's like a million people here and they're yelling your name and they're crying in the front? Do you ever get those moments, or is it like you're so used to it? Do you ever get that moment like, oh my gosh, she's crying for me? And
So I'm just thankful for it and to be able to be still received by the people after so many years.
It's crazy, but sometimes when I'm with Janet, I'll forget that I know her. Like, I'll be at her house or something, and like she's talking, and I'm just normal. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, oh my God, I'm talking to Janet Jackson, and she's a star. And then I go back to being cool and normal, and then it's like, oh my God, all over again because it's Janet. Do you think you would ever tour in Vegas for like a year, like a Celine Dion thing? Would you ever consider something like that?
It's a tough show.
Yeah.
It's a tough show to just do. From wardrobe changes, there's no underdressing with us, and we're complete. 9 complete changes from head to toe.
9 changes?
Shoes. I think I wore the same shoes twice. No underdressing.
I remember when I did fashion shows, when I used to be a model, we would change like 4 to 5 times.
Yeah.
Not 9 times.
Yeah.
And not sweating. I went to your concert and you cried. I remember that. And I was in the audience and I cried with you. Do you think something's gonna make you cry today?
No, I had that moment already.
Why'd you cry?
Well, because of just all the love that the audience was giving me, and a part of the show that, you know, I was expecting to go right into the next song,
Yeah.
and then it just kept going and kept going.
Oh,
and
cry tonight for me. It's like so unlike it.
This is not about a cute thing.
What if you see me crying in the audience? Can you cry for me? I love that part.
You're a mess.
I do. I love it. I totally remember when Janet made me cry when she was in concert. It was way back in the late 90s, and I was at the Forum in my hometown of Inglewood, California. Holla. And Janet sang again from Poetic Justice, and Tupac had just been killed, and she was really emotional, and she cried during that song, and I felt like she was crying to me, so I cried right back, and I looked around, and everybody was like crying in the auditorium. For people that were there that day, I think you know what I'm talking about. But enough about crying. We're going to keep it up today. May Tupac rest in peace. But now it's time to talk sweat and funk. Well, you said that you get, like, sweaty and, like, your nose is running. Okay, I have to ask you a Tyra Gross question. Do you get funky after?
Like, stink?
Yeah, like stinky. Or
You love cookies like that, don't you?
I know, I'm sorry.
Under my arms, no.
What does that mean? That's gross. Don't say that.
That's the closest, right?
So you don't get funky. See, you probably shower right after so that the funk doesn't have a time to ferment. I sound like my mother. Coming up, how many people can really say they've been in Janet Jackson's bed? Well, I can. And Janet was under the covers with me, darling. We'll be right back. Jackson's Day. You guys check out my key. Y'all remember the era when Janet Jackson had the key in her ear and everybody was like, what does that key open up? Well, only me and Janet know. Anyway, Janet, she called me and she said that she wanted my audience to see things that they'd never seen before, and she invited me to Las Vegas to go on her tour with her, and I'm bringing that to you guys. Keep it going. Keep it going. Yeah.
Janet and I were talking about life on tour when I saw the chance to ask her about something I really wanted to know.
Show me where you change. Where do you change?
Oh, back here.
Let's go where you change. Sorry for the fun.
I thought Janet was going to take me into some elaborate secret room.
This is my little room.
Oh, wow.
My little space.
But we went right into a tent on the side of the stage.
Janet says she's never shown her dressing room to anybody. So I'm the first one.
I have a little monitor for the girls, for both of my assistants who help me dress.
Wait, I don't understand that. What is that?
This is the show.
Oh, so they're watching the show.
They're
and
watching
they can see.
Yeah, they can see. And Cassie, who does wardrobe, and both of my assistants are helping me.
Okay.
I mean, that's how tough it is. Normally, I only have 2 people.
But you have 3 people.
Yeah, but I have
helping
3.
you.
The first change is so quick. It's so fast that I said, Jillian, I don't think you're going to make your cue. I said, why don't you change? And I wanted Laurel to as well. I said, why don't you girls change? Yeah, the 2 girls. Why don't you change in the room with me? I said, it's going to be tight.
Jillian and Laurel are 2 of Janet's backup dancers. Now that means that there are 6 people trying to get changed in that tiny little itty bitty tent. Do the other dancers get jealous because they get to do a quick change and see you kind of limb your skivvies in your as your principals?
But no, we get in here and we just do it as quickly as...
Have you ever missed a cue?
Oh, yeah. I did actually the first night in Vancouver, but they didn't notice.
Well, if you miss your cue, you could just say, Tyra, do your thing, and I'll go.
There you go.
Yeah, girl.
And once we got started talking about clothes and costumes, it was really hard to stop. So Janet's taking me to her wardrobe room.
Janet did the initial start. Sorry.
Hey, did you see that? I'm trying to be all cool, walking with one of my idols, one of the most famous people in the entire world, and I'll bump into something. My clumsy...
Janet's had a lot of tour looks over the years, and I can't wait to see what she's got going on for Rock Witchu.
So this is you? This is dancer stuff.
This is like monkey hair.
Actually, these are wigs.
Oh my God.
It's real hair.
It's real hair?
Real hair.
After your show, do you mind if I borrow? Add a couple highlights. Uh-oh, this one scares me.
It shouldn't.
This one is like scared.
I don't know, Tyra. I think there's another side to this tie.
That side.
I should mention, Versace, Donatella did these.
Oh, Donatella
This
Versace
for the dancers, and this part of the show, and she did my outfit as well.
Oh,
she
wow.
did this for 2 of the kids.
This feels like Versace, like really heavy and like real beating. Janet, I can't help but notice this down here. Do you wash your own clothes?
No.
Have you ever washed your own clothes?
Yeah.
You have?
Of
When's
course.
the last time?
The last thing I watched.
1982?
No, it was just during rehearsals. It was
serious?
it was a weekend, and my knee pads were funky. And Lucy wasn't there, so I threw them in the washer.
Oh my gosh.
What's the big issue?
I don't know. I can't imagine you doing that.
Crazy. This was done by Corpus. All the white stuff. And Robert Behar.
First I was like, Joy Behar? Is he like the woman from The View? You know what I'm talking about? And what song is this one?
Oh, this might be Jillian's as well. It's the opening. I'm there alone with Pleasure Principal, and they come out for Control.
You do Pleasure Principal by yourself?
Yeah, I do.
Like the video?
Yeah.
Do you jump on stuff and like...
Are you kidding me? I don't have time to be jumping on. You are so not shy.
And neither are you.
Okay, so Janet is definitely in control of the wardrobe for this tour. Right down to the last feather.
I noticed this was going sideways in the show. Is it because you guys set it when you put it down like this?
Yeah.
Can you start setting it on this side so that it stays straight and then alternate one day the next? Yeah, so
Janet's
nice.
detail-oriented.
I'm anal. Is it too anal?
It's
and
control.
I've been meaning to tell you guys that they're sitting it on one side.
Right.
Yeah, so if you just, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
No, it's not control. It's just.
Damn feather piece, the bright way.
You're a mess.
Me in Bed with Janet Jackson is coming up soon. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back. We're checking out what happened when I went out to Las Vegas to hang with my girl, Janet Jackson, while she was there on her new Rock Witchu tour. Check it out.
So I learned a few dance moves, and I saw some incredible costumes. And our next stop is where it all comes together for Janet, in her private dressing room. Ooh.
Where are we going now?
You go to my room. This is my room.
Okay, let's talk about what you eat. There's nothing here.
Well, there are raisins and almonds.
Where's
There's
the chicken?
peanut butter for energy.
Man, I was so disappointed. Janet had no junk food. She just had nuts and water, like all healthy and stuff. And I'm thinking how much I've been eating since I got to Vegas. But for some reason, in Vegas, I feel like I can eat anything. Like what you eat in Vegas stays in Vegas.
And how can I say no when I've got one of the best restaurants in Las Vegas about 10 feet away from me? Okay, enough about food. Back to Janet's dressing room.
So this is where you get your face beat?
Yep.
Okay, sit down.
My chair.
Wait, what is this, Janet? Oh my God.
What?
Are you wearing these in the show?
No.
Oh my God.
My shoes.
This is just like your normal shoes you just wear to walk around? This is not for like on like the stage?
No, Christian sent me these.
Okay, Janet said Christian sent her shoes, and I'm thinking, Christian Slater? Christian Dior? Christian Lacroix? Christian De La Fuente? Then I realized she's talking about Christian Louboutin. And y'all, his shoes can cost in the thousands. Okay, why so many colors?
I don't know.
It's like 10 colors. He probably like mixes it to get your color right.
Yeah, he definitely does
Okay,
a good amount of
you're a little
mixing.
greasy.
And my.
You got your cinnamon gum and your bubble mint.
Yes.
Those are my two flavors too, and I'm not just saying that. Oh my God. Do you have that there to remember where you are?
Yes, I do.
Really? Have you ever said the wrong city?
Every time we're together, even when you came over.
I didn't know if I could tell people that I came to your house.
No, I don't care.
Okay. Yeah, me and Janet hang out sometimes, and I went to her house, and she had this chef, and he made the most amazing food. It was so good. And then I gave you that wine. Do you remember that wine that I gave you from the Black Vineyard, the Brown family?
The Brown family.
Did you drink
Still
it?
have it. No, are you kidding? Not yet. No. Of course I am.
Yeah?
Of course I am.
So when I had dinner at Janet's house, I gave her this wine because you can't go to somebody's house empty-handed. So I brought this wine from the Brown Estate. It's in Napa, and they're one of my favorite vineyards in Napa Valley. They're a real family, and they run vineyards, and they make this incredible Zinfandel. I know what you're thinking. Tyra, you don't drink. And I don't drink, but I did sip that, and it was good. Do you do vocal exercises?
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I'm really bad, and I don't because there's no time.
Can I do some for you?
Do you want to do some?
Yeah.
Show me. What
Okay.
What do you?
What have you done for me? That's so awful. So bad.
You are such a mess. I swear to you, you don't have a shy bone in your body.
Anytime, any place, I don't care who's around.
Right now, I'm so embarrassed. Why am I singing all crazy in front of this woman? She's smiling, but you know she's like, has she lost her damn mind?
She's like this every day, isn't she?
When we come back, I'm going to take you inside Janet's home, away from home, which is her tour bus. And that's where I get under the covers with Miss Jackson. If you're nasty, yeah. And I know all of y'all are nasty. We'll be right back. Invited me to Las Vegas to show all of you her life on the road while she's touring across the country, and this is something that she has never done before. So here's more.
Okay, so now we've already checked out the stage and the dancers and the costumes and Janet's personal private dressing room. So what's next? How about her home away from home? Her tour bus.
No one's ever been in here. Janet has given this to you guys, okay? Nobody. This is special. This is very nice. Wow. No one's ever been in here. Janet has given this to you guys, okay? Nobody. This is special. This is very nice. Wow. So you travel from city to city in here.
Uh-huh.
Do you, okay, so tonight, you finish the show in Vegas. Do you sleep in a Vegas hotel, or do you...
Tonight?
Yeah.
No.
Or do you sleep in here?
My bedroom.
Really? All right, let's go to the bedroom. So, do the dancers, the kids, do the kids sleep in these things?
The kids don't. Those are people's bunks. Security's with me.
Okay.
My trainer's with me. When Jermaine's not with me, Summer, who is the masseuse, she's with me.
You have a masseuse?
Yes.
And she travels with you?
Yes.
Is she, like, after the shows, because it gets...
For myself
right.
and the dancer, yeah.
Oh, wow. Janet is, like, amazing. She travels with her own massage therapist. Oh, my gosh. But obviously, I don't. And I had some knots and I had some stress to work out before her concert because I was so excited. So I went to Drift Spa at Palms Place.
They have all kinds of luxurious treatments, including a hammam, a one-of-a-kind Turkish-style steam room where you can sweat out whatever ails you.
Wait, Janet, this is marble in a bus. Look. You guys, this is her shower and it's marble. I'm trying to put your towel back.
Bless your soul. Tyra, see, I can see you didn't do anything around the house, sister.
No, I did everything.
It doesn't look like it because...
Not so much anymore, but I used to.
And then we stepped into the most sacred spot in Janet's tour bus, the bedroom. Ooh.
Janet, can we get inside your bed? Janet, can
You
you
need
pull my
help.
shoe? Okay, I'm getting inside with you. How cool is this?
It's just, it's cozy.
There are so many guys watching, and they're like fantasizing right now. Cover up so it looks like we're naked.
Like we're naked? Naked and fully made up, right?
We're naked lovers
Like
that are made up.
In the movie from back in the day.
Yeah. Oh, we're just waking up. Janet, how did you sleep?
I had a great sleep.
Was it good for you?
You're a mess. You're gonna make me mess up my hair.
Okay. I was so comfy and cozy in bed with Janet, and I was so close to her body. And I felt that I could ask her really personal questions because I was so up close and personal. Are you gonna have a baby
At some point. in
after
my
the
life.
tour? You can make a baby in this bed. It's very comfortable.
It's very comfortable, right?
Yeah. Who's the biggest star on your cell phone?
I really don't know. I have to think about it.
George Clooney? Is he on your cell phone?
Let's get out of here.
Oh my God, he is?
I didn't say. Excuse me, my
No, I'm holding you down.
What?
Your brother just turned 50 years old. How amazing is that?
Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
50, man. Do you know that I was in black and white, your brother's video? Did I tell you that?
No.
I am one of the faces that changes. I swear.
No.
I was 17.
Get out.
17 years old.
You, really?
Uh-huh. Choreographer taught everybody the moves. And I was like, I'm black, I can get this. Like, y'all from other countries, y'all don't know got rhythm. So I didn't really listen. So then it was my turn to do this black, swag, and I messed up. And so I just went, so I'm the girl going, and I lied to everybody the next day and was like, oh yeah, I was in with Michael and I'm the girl in the video and like it was just me and him and totally lied.
That's a mess. You're a mess, Ty.
Are you ready to get out this bed? It's hot. So tell me about the tour. I know it's all the huge hit songs as well as the new hit songs and that you're giving people what they want, like the ones that just take them back.
This show really is for the fans. And I had a lot of fans that called a line that I had on a Say Now line on the internet, and just to let me know what it is that they wanted to hear, wanted me to do in the show. So this show is really, it's really for them. I can't do everything, but I tried to do the best that I could and put it within what I already had created with Gil. So. And it's getting amazing reviews, Janet. And I know we shouldn't really pay attention to that. It's about how you feel, but when you get good reviews, it feels good, right? It's really about it's really about the fans, because there are a lot of times, you know, people, journalists, they don't like what you do, but the fans do. So for me, it's really about the journalists and the fans are liking it. I don't read the reviews, but everybody has been telling me. Oh yeah, no, they're really, really, really positive, like really good. People have been telling me. You guys have to buy tickets right now. Go to tyrashow.com and find out the damn cities. Holla. So your show's starting in 15 minutes. You have to go and get ready. What are your last-minute things that you do before you go on? Well, I'm late for stretching. Okay, and you have to fluff your hair because we laid in the bed. And I think a lot of people are going to be saying crazy things about us being in the bed. Are you okay with that? Yeah, what's the big deal? It's freaky. I think she's okay with that.
Okay, so Janet and her tour bus, her home was rolling, you know, her pad was rolling, and I was rolling too up in the Palms Place Hotel. It was fly. Check it out. Woo! Bling, 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 bling. I'm in the penthouse of the Palms Place Hotel. When I walked in the door, I could tell it was going to be a hell of a lot more comfy than sleeping in a bunk bed on a speeding bus. This is the living room. Can you believe it? Usually with a hotel, like, your bed is just like in the little corner, and if you want to go to the bathroom, you just have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and go to the bathroom. But no, let me show you how long it takes to go to the bathroom here, because it's so big, baby. Follow me. Runway walk with me, baby. Runway walk with me, baby. Keep going, baby. Yes. And this is the lovely bathroom. Okay, now you have to get out. I have to do my thing. Okay, so when we come back, I'll show you what happened when Janet hit the stage. Right now, Janet Jackson is on the road singing and dancing all of her greatest hits, and I headed to Las Vegas to catch up with her for an exclusive backstage access that she wasn't giving nobody else. Now, Las Vegas is a city with a heck of a lot going on, but when Miss Janet Jackson comes to town, oh, it is a big deal. And I definitely wasn't the only person who was excited about her show. We came from Cleveland, Ohio! Oklahoma! I called in sick to work. My birthday.
I love Janet since she was 10 years old.
Janet, I love you, girl. Hi, Janet. We love you. Hey,
Janet, you are absolutely fabulous.
Janet is on fire. We waiting for that smoking hot show, girl.
She's 10 years older than me. I used to think I could marry her. When I be 22, she'll be 32. When I'm 42, she'll be 52. I could marry her. It's only 10 years difference.
And I guess what went on, or shall I say what did not go on, in the back of Janet's bus already got out.
Are you telling me that Tyra and Janet are in bed together?
What?
Can you hook me up?
Meanwhile, inside the arena, the energy was crazy. It was incredible. I was just finding my spot when the house lights went down. And then it was showtime. You guys don't understand. Janet's show was amazing right from the start. She did Pleasure Principle, Control, and What Have You Done For Me Lately? She did the old stuff, she did the new stuff. Basically, she did everything I wanted to hear. Everything. Like feedback.
like my style. I like a rocket down.
This was one of those times when I totally turned into a screaming, dancing, crazy, fanatical fan, and I loved it. I was in it.
Demonstration, a peep show tonight. My body's an exhibition. It's on display. Don't be scared. It's on, so come and get it, baby. Blow on my amplifier when you hear some feedback. Go and take it higher. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Break it up, give it to me, come on. Feedback, 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 feedback. Bring it up, give it to me, come on. Bring it up, give it to me, come on. Feedback, 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 feedback.
Janet even did a couple things I never would have expected. Like actually she made me promise not to tell you, but when you see the show yourself, you gonna know what I'm talking about.
You like that smooth tilt down from Janet to me? Okay, check out how it happened the first time. I'm totally not paying attention, but can you blame me? I was all caught up in the moment.
I love you, Janet. Je t'aime, Jeanette. Yo te quiero, Janet. Ich liebe dich, Janet.
After hours and hours of giving her all on stage, Janet was whisked away and headed to the next city. Maybe it's yours.
Okay, I'm telling you, you gotta go to tyrashow.com to see when Janet is in your city. You gotta get your tickets now because it is so incredible, you guys. It's amazing. We've got even more when we come. Feedback! 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 Feedback!
Did your friend date?
Janet Jackson if she would ever do a show like Celine Dion did at Caesar's Palace. You know, the one where Celine was singing every single night for years and years, and she made like trillions of dollars.
Do you think you would ever tour in Vegas for like a year?
Maybe. They've actually approached me.
They have?
Yeah, to do something like that. So I'm giving it some thought.
Yeah.
Well,